Beloved, shalom, shalom, shalom. I am on a walk, and what came to me as I was on this walk, and I knew I had to go live, so many different flowers, so many different plants and trees out here today as I am taking this prayer walk. I'm calling this the bridal walk. However, we're going to talk today about fire love. We're going to talk about love like a fire. And think about it. When you need a fire to light a candle, you need that flame. You need a lighter, you need a match. Something needs to be ignited so that you can have that fire to light that candle. This is absolutely, you can't make this up. I'm so sorry, you just can't. And that's just the way the Creator is. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you have your own idea how it's going to work, and I'm telling you, Adonai has a different plan for you, because I sure did not plan this today. I planned to do two things, and this was not one of them. And the other two have been done already. So, in the midst of walking under an open heaven on a fire hot day, we have to remember that love is like a fire. Look at these beautiful flowers. I don't know if they're real or not. They look like they're not real, but regardless, they're still incredible. Still in that theme of the kingdom marriage covenant. That's right. So we're going to get into it today. We're going to have what I'm going to call it a bridal walk, because that's what came to me. This is not my idea. This is not something I planned. This is by divine inspiration, by revelation from heaven. Because truthfully, it's hot today. I would love to stay inside where it's cool. And it looks like it's going to pour down rain sooner than later. So I'm going to get right into this. But first, we are going to raise up gratitude. We're going to honor and reverence the name above all names. That's right, the name above all names. Avinu Makino, our Father, our King, holy before your holy throne of grace this day. And we thank you for every good and perfect gift. We thank you for the flowers, the trees. We cannot make this up. This is right in our faces as we walk right into what you are showing us. We thank you for showing us great and mighty things that we do not know. We thank you for giving us divine revelation, understanding, clarity, wisdom, clarity, and all that we need to rightly divide the truth. We thank you for giving us discernment. We thank you for giving us spiritual senses, so we will know the truth, and the truth has set us free. That we won't fall for something just because it's written somewhere or because someone said it. We will test everything. Lead and guide us to truth, so we will test everything. So we will know the truth and stand on the absolute truth. We thank you for necessities. We thank you for giving us the desires of our heart. We thank you for showing us the person in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, or the man in the mirror, the girl in the mirror, or the boy in the mirror. Fill us up to overflowing with your perfect love, ahava, so that we have the capacity to love beyond measure, that we love always above all else, love above all else. Love is the key to everything. And give us divine balance, that just because we love doesn't mean that we have to be foolish and we have to fall for nonsense. May we always have discernment. May we always have discernment and be obedient to your leading. I declare and I decree that we will not have idolatry. We will not have spiritual abortion. We will not have spiritual adultery. We will not have spiritual adultery or anything else that is not our portion. We will not be rebellious. Because when we are rebellious, we open the door for rebellion into our lives. And when we speak words, which are seeds, and sow them to what is not life and love, that is what we will reap. So let us not be deceived in anything. Let us not attempt to know someone's heart based on their behavior. Behavior is not the same as knowing the heart of a person. A person can have a pure heart, a clean heart, and still have the wrong behavior. So may we never be ones that slander or do finger pointing or be unloving and kind to anyone. May we always embrace everyone with perfect love and your perfect life and light and truth, so that they can know you on a much deeper level. That's right, to know you. Woo! To know you. Our desire should be to know you and to love you above all else, then everything else will fall right into place. So we cry out, we cry aloud. Avinu Makino, our Father, our King, fill us up with perfect love that overflows and bubbles up within us, so that we know how to love with your heart, not our heart, with your heart. And we thank you. We thank you for being our protector, our provider, our great physician, our wonderful counselor, and everything else. May we never depend on people and always depend on you and you alone. For you are the answer to every question and you are the solution to every conflict. Shalom to all and blessings. Thank you for joining in. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect. We have a lot of divine revelation to share with you regarding kingdom marriages. And just so you know, if you don't know, my name is shifrahyochevedyisrael. I am here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything from you. I am only the messenger. So I strongly advise each and every one of you to take everything back to the creator of all, the maker. ELYON, El Shaddai, whatever you prefer to call him, Adonai, and ask if this pertains to you specifically now in the spiritual season that you are in. Now, this is for the married, the unmarried, the betrothed, the widow. This is for every woman. That's right. This is for the women, because it's the women's time to rise up. And many people didn't listen a while ago. I released that prophetic word over YouTube some time ago. But now I'm telling you, RIVKA WHITTEN, Psalmist WHITTEN of Yisrael, has released a song called Rise Up. So you want to listen to that. That's RIVKA WHITTEN. RIVKA WHITTEN. I'll put her name in the description so you will have it. Rise Up. Matter of fact, I'll attach the link to the song, because many of you need to listen to this song. And it may ruffle some feathers, it may rattle you, but we need to be stirred up. Everybody needs to be stirred up so they can be on fire. Love is a fire. Love is not ice, and love is not lukewarm. Love is not mediocre. So when we have love, we love. We will go through the mud and the mire. We will go through the fire when we love correctly, when we love perfectly. We're talking about divine love, not the counterfeit love that is all roaming throughout the earth. We're not talking about that. So many of you are betrothed, many of you have already been married, and many of you are about to unite together. But regardless of whatever spiritual season and natural season you are right now, I want you to understand that this is summertime. Wow, I don't know what this is. This is interesting. Look at this. You can't even make this up. I'm telling you. When you're in the right place at the right time, you will see just about anything and everything. I don't know what it is, honestly. It looks like papaya or something, but anyway. Whatever it is, there is no person, there is absolutely nobody, none of humanity or creation that can do what Adonai can do. Nothing is impossible with the creator of all. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All things are possible. Hold on to that. So just like Enoch walked and talked, and Abram and others, our ancestors from those different tribes, there are many different tribes, so should we be doing the same thing. Wow, look at this. I want to show you this tree. I don't know what it is. I've been seeing so many fig trees lately. I love figs. I'm a true Hebrew girl to the core. Don't let the exterior fool you whatsoever, okay? I don't know Hebrew like my mother or Aramaic and all those languages, but I'm telling you, I know what's good. And everything that's good comes from a seed. It grows from the ground. In most cases, some things grow in the sea, I guess. It depends on what you prefer. But we know we all came from the garden in some capacity. So I don't know what this is. Can't really see it that much from this side, but you can see a glimpse of it. It's some kind of fruit. And it's interesting because that's what I'm going to talk about today, is the root of the fruit of love. There's that fruit again. What it is. You can look at it. Maybe you know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe you can tell me what it is. I'll try to find out and let you know later about all these different trees. Oh, I see there it says a hazelnut, I think. I don't know. Is it a hazelnut? Some of these are labeled, actually. Well, anyway, I'm going to get into this word about the root of the fruit and the fire. And then we're going to move on and close out so I can get out of this heat. So I can get out of this intense heat. So as you know, the intense heat has kicked up over the last month or so. And as things heat up in the spiritual realm, things also heat up usually in the natural realm. And the original calendar is different than the Gregorian calendar and other calendars. So what we need to remember is that there was the Roman Empire, Babylonian, whatever you want to call it, the Greek influence and all of that. And some of that is not what we need to be doing today. Most of that is not what we need to be doing today. So that's why everybody needs to have discernment and spiritual eyes to see and have spiritual senses that are sharpened to be able to detect what is not the truth. And that's not following any person. And many people get rattled and ruffled about that when you say don't follow people. But if you really think about it, our ancestors didn't follow people. Who did Enoch follow? Enoch wasn't following anybody. Enoch was walking with the creator of all, specifically. Enoch was being obedient. Enoch was being obedient. And many people don't like that when you talk about how obedient Enoch was and how obedient Yocheved was and so on and so forth. But that's okay. It's the truth. They were obedient and they obeyed. They obeyed. And they were friends. It's important to be a friend of the creators. So we have seeds. We have spiritual seeds to sow. It's similar to agriculture. Love is a seed. And without love, nothing else in our life will prosper. So that's pretty much the root of it. Love is the root of all the fruit. And many people get caught up in behavior or get emotional allow their natural side to overtake their spiritual side. And we have to avoid doing that. So as I'm walking out here now, in the midst of all of this haze and humidity, it's not bothering me about the heat because I know that soon I will go inside and I will be free of the heat. I will cool off and I will drink something or eat something cold and I will have a wonderful time. So there are times when we have to realize and understand that we need to put aside all of the excuses. Sorry for the background noise. I'm outside. It happens. There are trucks going by. We have to put aside all the excuses and come to the place of obedience and understand that we are not to be stagnant or stuck. We're supposed to be constantly moving. Everything we have that we need for life is inside of us. It has been implanted in us. It may only need to be activated or pushed out. So there are many times where people have received the wrong information about whatever, just about everything really, and anything. And they got caught into following these practices over the years, so they don't reevaluate it or test it to make sure that it's what they should be following or what they should be doing. So a lot of times people tell, well, you can't go so many days without water or food. And that's really not the truth. You can go many days without food and also many days without water. It depends. It really depends, but we have to get to that place where we allow the love that we have in our hearts to be a fire and on fire. Look at these beautiful flowers. Now that's what you call fire. It would be nice if a fire was here, but there's no fire here. But there's something on these trees. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of bloom. You can see it here. I don't know if you can see it that clearly, but it's there. We have to get to the place where we desire more than we had before. Where we have to prosper rather than stay stagnant.